Hi, I'm Judy Copenbarger, and I'm glad you found us today. We're going to be discussing something very important. It has to do with your investments and what should you be investing in during a recession. Right after this. So what should you be investing in during a recession? Well, first of all, you want to make sure that you always have a portion of equity. That's things where you actually own something like a stock. You always want to have alternatives, and you always want to have interest instruments. So let's focus on the specific investments that you should choose when we're looking at the equities in your portfolio. Remember, an equity is something that you own. So you're actually owning a little slice of a large company. One thing you want to look for is a company that has very low debt structure. If they owe a lot of money and they end up being undercapitalized in the event of a recession, they're not going to be a good pick for you. You want to make sure the company is very well capitalized, and you can see that easily by looking at their balance sheet. Like, how much money do they have if they need to build more widgets or distribute some widgets? Now, where do you go to find a balance sheet? Google. You can Google anything. Just go online and you can put ABC company or XYZ company balance sheet 2018, 2019, 2020, and you'll get all the data you need. It's public record. So easy to find out. It might be a little trickier once you get the data to interpret it. But if you have an ability to read the bottom line, a balance sheet will be where you find the answer to ask your question. Do they have enough money? So when you're looking for companies that have good cash flows, you're looking for companies that are in energy. You're looking for companies that are in commodities or food, medicine, distribution chains. Any company that says, I don't care if we're in good times or bad times, we're going to be rocking along with our business. Look for those companies. Another thing you want to do is stay with the high quality companies, blue chip stocks. These are companies that have a lot of money, they own a lot of property, they distribute all over the world. Those are your companies that have been around for a long time, and they're blue chip stocks, great companies. Look for the equity companies. You want to own businesses that have been around a long time. They have a track record of actually making profit. You want a company that you're investing in that makes a profit. It might be different when you're not looking at a recession to kind of roll the dice on a startup company, or what we call a micro company. But when we're thinking recession, when we're thinking depression, you always want to go with blue chip, strong companies, a lot of money, good track record, and long histories. Now, the last thing that I want to share with you is that you want to look for companies that have inelastic industry holdings. Those are the companies that no matter what are very stable. They're not elastic, like they flow and they ebb. They're actually inelastic, where they're very stable earnings, very stable capitalization. Those are going to be things that don't change much ever. Things like food, things like healthcare, things like basic distribution of the staples that we need. Staples are things like shampoo and soap. We're not going to go without deodorant and toothpaste, right? So those things that we look into our lives and we see that we're using every single day, and we have to have access to those things, those are inelastic industries, and they're very important when we're looking at stability in a stock portfolio. So those are the things to look for in the event of a depression, in the event of a recession. Those are going to be the key components for a stock portfolio that's going to serve you well if anything bad happens. So now you know what to do. You know what to look for when you're investing in the event of a recession. So please share this information with people that you care about, your friends and family that are asking the same questions. Make sure you like this page and ring the bell to make sure that you get notified of all the other great videos that are coming your way. I'm Judy Copenbarger. Glad you could join us today. God bless.